Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I came across a political commercial the other day, and of course, I am a liberal Democrat, but I came across a commercial that I just thought was one of the best political commercials I have ever seen. And yeah, of course, I'm a little biased. It was a Democrat. It was a commercial for Kamala Harris. Let me start. It was. I'll have the link down below so you can watch it yourselves. I believe it's the Lincoln Project made this, or the Midas Touch also might have been involved. Those are both liberal Democrat media outlets, and it's Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott is doing the words for this. And I believe it's got like a farmer walking through the field, like just a typical American scene, working guy. And let me tell you guys this. The first time I remember, I think Sam Elliott's perfect for this, and he actually curses a little bit in this commercial. Let me say this. I think finally Democrats have realized how to talk to the MAGA crowd, how to get through to them, just with this basic cursing, and he does it in a way that sounds natural. It sounds good. Let me say this. The first time I ever came across Sam Elliott, I believe it was in 1989 with the movie Roadhouse, the original movie with Patrick Swayze. 1989, I was 23 years old. All right, and I saw him in Roadhouse, Sam Elliott. And I remember telling my friends this I'm 58 now. This was over 30 years ago. I told my friends this. I said, if I ever get old, if I ever become an old guy, I want to be like Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott is the kind of old dude that I want to be like. I'm not really sure how old he is right now. I thought he was an old dude back when I was 23, back in 1989. So I gotta guess he's in his 70s. I kind of idolized him. I thought, as far as old dudes go, this is one cool older guy. I think he had long hair in this. He had longer hair in this in that movie, and he just came across as an easygoing, tough older dude. And it's like, if I ever get old, man, that's who I want to be. And I still like him. Okay, so he did this commercial for Kamala Harris, and I'm going to read you guys the lyrics, not the lyrics, I'm sorry, the text for this. The link will be down below so you can actually watch the commercial yourselves. Here's the text to what he says. I can't believe we're having this conversation again. I can't do the, I won't try to do the accent. I can't believe we're having this conversation again. So here we go. You know who the candidates are. You know what's at stake. One candidate promises a divided America filled with lies and hate. One stands for change. Kamala Harris has more courage, more honor, more guts than this guy ever had. And believe me, Sam Elliott does this way better than I'm doing it. So you decide. Are we really going back down that same fucking broken road? Or are we moving forward towards hope, towards freedom, towards change? So what the hell are you waiting for? Because if it's the woman thing, it's time to get over that. It's time for hope, for change. It's time to be a man and vote for a woman. I love that, man. Where to start with this? Dropping the F-bomb. Like I said, if you watch this commercial, and this, as I've gotten older, I don't curse as much as I used to. And I think I just do it out of respect for myself and out of respect for other people. I don't think it sounds, I think it sounds ignorant. It does. That's at my age now. I think there's some older guys, like, 50s, 60s, 70s, that curse. And it's not meant in a sexual way, dropping the F-bomb here or there or whatever, but it comes across creepy. And to me, that's Donald Trump. When he flings the F word around, drops the F-bomb or other curses, he comes across as like that creepy. You wonder what's on his browser history. I swear to God, that's how he comes across to me. But in this context, This is how I still curse. It's usually when I'm just disgusted and fed up with something. Like, what the F? You know, you got to be effing kidding me. There's a few curses that I don't, as far as women go. I've had my share of girlfriends. I've dated well over 100 women. I've lived with 5 or 6 women for over a year each, at least. I'd say 5 women for over about 5 years, 6 years, 1 year. You know, I've been around women, and I'm comfortable around women. You know, I have no problem voting for a woman. I'm confident in my manhood. I think that's what he's saying here. You know, be a man. I grew up with my mother and my sister after my father died from brain cancer. It was my father, me, my mother, and my sister. A nice little family. And then my father got brain cancer when I was 9 years old. And he was only 33 years old, and he died. And I became the man of the family at 9 years old. And I look back, and I think one of the best, I mean, there's always something good, in my opinion, that comes out of terrible tragedies like that. And one of the good things is I got comfortable. I got respect for women. You know, like you know, it was my job to protect my mother and my sister, even though I was 9 years old. And you know, I grew to be 6'4", over 200 pounds, and I was able to do that, luckily. And he also left me his whole gun collection, but that's another story. But I learned to respect women. I'm comfortable around women. You know, and I don't have any hang-ups with, you know, being this man stuff. Let me say this. There's another thing that came to mind when I was thinking about doing this video. There's a couple things as far as cursing goes. There's a couple rules that I have, like the C word. That's one thing. You know, out of respect for women, I've never ever used the C word in front of any women. Any woman, anywhere. I just out of respect for them, out of respect for myself. As far as social media goes, I don't do bathroom humor. I don't do like poop jokes or fart jokes. And I wasn't even going to talk about this. Here's another thing. I think real men, like I'm guessing Sam Elliott. I never farted in front of any of my girlfriends. Even when I lived with them, you know, I had respect. I mean, a couple slip out here and there. I don't know how, you know, this actually, I started thinking about this, and I was like, I bet you Sam Elliott is that kind of guy, you know, that he's got respect for a woman, that he doesn't let him rip in front of his woman. You know, if I could excuse myself and go to the bathroom or to the other room to release gas, that's what I do, even after I lived with a woman for 5 years. And I think it maintains the sexual chemistry. I mean, how do you expect to really have some good, hot monkey loving when, you know, you're passing gas in front of your woman? Anyway, my point here is, I could relate to Sam Elliott. You know, he's a man's man. He's comfortable in his skin. He's secure in his masculinity, and he's got respect for women. And he's going to vote for Kamala Harris. And I don't think he farts in front of women either. All right, so there's the video for today. The links will be down below. Check out the commercial. Check out Sam Elliott's commercial. And vote for Kamala Harris. I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a good Monday.